Tensions were running high in the Rohingya camps as a plan to begin refugee repatriation was originally set to start. Aid groups have called for returnees to be granted full citizenship and the rights that come with it, but critics say little has changed since the crisis started.
Rohingya that return will be confined to transit centers for a number of days, and they'll be forced to take NVC cards, national verification cards. National verification cards do not give the Rohingya the right to self-identify as Rohingya, and they're based off a discriminatory law, the 1982 citizenship law.
The Refugee Relief and Repatriation Commission reports that a total of 295 families have been surveyed so far, but no one was willing to return to Myanmar. The results were no surprise for most in the crowd, and one Rohingya father was still unclear why he was on the initial list of 3,450 potential returnees surveyed.
In Myanmar, my brother and relatives have been jailed. The Burmese must release them first before we return. They must accept us as Rohingya and give us our dignity back. That's all we ask from the Myanmar government. If they give us that, we will return on our own. They don't need to come pick us up.
It was a sentiment shared by many refugees, including Syedul Mustafa.
My Rohingya brothers are living in Myanmar refugee camp, IDP camp. They have not got rights. Well, it's not. So how can they repatriation me from Bangladesh? If they are willing to repatriation us, at first they need to clear about IDP camp.
A UN fact-finding mission has concluded that the Myanmar military intended to perpetrate genocide on the Rohingya when it drove hundreds of thousands of them from the country. And the idea of refugees lining up to return home remains a non-starter. Steve Sandford for VOA News in Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh.